Alright, first I want to say, hey there, welcome back to the channel. It's a book review video. When I got this book in the mail, it took me a couple days to read. When I first got the book, off the bat, I looked at the cover, looked at the side, I was like, not a book that's going to be really interesting. But when I read it, total surprise. I loved it. I would give it a 10. I really would. Like, there's nothing I can say that would give it less than a 10. So let's get into it, okay? The cover. It's called Bleeding Words. Now when I read the title of the book, I was like, I thought of how parents or how people put into other people, like they put in words on other people, like hurtful words and like just downgrading them. That's what I thought about that title when I read it. But when I read this book, it wasn't like that. Okay, so I took a few notes here. So first, what's the title? And it was the cover. So the cover, I liked it because it's a beautiful cover. I like the little roses. The girl is beautiful on it. The title, I love how it's bold words, and then like to catch your attention is the boldness, and then a cursive. I really like that. I've seen other books do covers like this, so it wasn't really unique, but I do love the cover. I do. It's very nice. So I did take some notes just so I can remember, because I'm forgetful sometimes. I did take some notes. So so I talked about the title, and I talked about the cover with you. So it's about a mother and a daughter, a single mother and a daughter. At the moment, she's single. I don't want to get into too much details because I would love for you guys to read this book. It's not explicit. Like, it doesn't get dirty or doesn't have curse words or nothing in it. So I would recommend this book for you. On top of, why not? It's a good read. So it's a mother and her single daughter, a single mother and her daughter. I'm tripping. And she's trying to raise her daughter. And the thing I love about the mother is she speaks into her child. Nothing negative, just positive. Like, she doesn't act like she's the perfect mother, because nobody is a perfect person. She doesn't act like the perfect mother. She actually speaks life into her child. She does something that not a lot of parents probably would do. I don't know. But she puts out big words for her child to learn how to spell, learn how to use them in sentences, and learn the meaning of them. So she's not just a basic child that, like, oh, I call, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, she goes out and beyond and beyond. She loves to read and write, and I love that. I love how different this book is from nowadays, you know, like, yeah. Okay, so I love that fact that the mother speaks life into her child. I like the fact that the book is, I'm going to spoil a little bit, it is in 3 different parts. So it's like you're getting the whole story, and you're not stopping at one part and having to wait for the second part to come out. You're getting the whole thing in this book, and I love that. So there's 3 different parts. There is different perspectives. I hope I'm saying that right. Like, the mother tells her side, and then the daughter Jazz tells her side. And I like that. I like how we get both sides of the story, and we're not just focusing on one main character. So I like that. I really do. Sorry, I'm just looking through my notes. Okay, so the mother, she tries to kind of shield her daughter from the world, not on purpose, but just she tries to protect her from some things that a child shouldn't see, which I totally understand with that. I'm agreeing with that. But kids nowadays, they see and hear more than we think. So the daughter Jazz did actually know a lot and see a lot. Like the mother, she would take care of her daughter, put her to bed, and then she would have her company over, her male friends company over, and she always thought her daughter was sleeping, but her daughter actually knows and sees what's going on. We're not going to get into too much of that because I want you guys to read it. So she did see more than what her daughter, what the mother was thinking. Excuse me, sorry. Now, to go bypass some things, the mother, she was seeing this man, and she loved him truly a lot, and he loved her a lot. And then they ended up getting together full time. And the thing I didn't like is he asked her to marry him, which she said yes to. I don't want to tell you, but anyways, he did ask her to marry her, but there was things to it. Like, she only has the one child, and he has another child from a different relationship. So he wanted one with her, which is understandable. You were getting married, you want a child together. But she didn't want the child. Excuse me. She didn't want a child. And I didn't like the simple fact that he was like, oh, well, we can't have a child together. I don't want to marry you now. I didn't like that. Like, if you really loved her, then just marry her. You don't have to have a child with her to know that you two love each other. I didn't like that. I really didn't. And then things took place in there. I don't want to give too much away because it's not fair to the readers that want to read the book, and it's not fair to the author who would love people to read her book. So I'm going to try to be short on that. So I didn't like the fact that happened. And then in part 3, I think it was. Yes, part 3. Part 3 is when things started to take a turn for the worse. Something happened to the mother. Oh, the mother. Yes, I'm not going to give it away. But something happened to the mother, the stepfather, the little brother, and her grandparents. And it was very shocking. Like, wait, what? So she was graduating high school. And the crazy thing is, this little girl, she graduated high school in her teens. Like, she was going to college 14, 15. How crazy is that? Like, that's beyond crazy. So she was graduating high school, and something tragic happened during that time frame. And she wound up going to college, even though bad things did happen. She ended up going to college. She did end up meeting a dude, and that's crazy events right there. See, her only being 14, 15 in college, you know, college has them 18 and up dudes. So yeah, so she ended up meeting a dude, and don't want to go into too much details with that because I would love for you guys to read it. So she met this dude, and then when she did hit her 18th birthday, they did end up getting together. Some things unfortunately happened to her. I'm so sad, so crazy that it happened, but it was shocking that it did, seeing that she's such a smart girl and she's so into her books and her writing and her studying or whatnot, that it happens. So a little bit of details. When she got into her late teens, like 19, 18, 19, maybe early 20s. I'm not 100% sure how old she was. I don't remember that part. But she did get addicted to some things, and it ended up turning her life inside out for her and the people involved with her. So she she ended up going down a path that sucks that she went down, but the ending, it surprised me. I was really surprised because I didn't think the book would have ended the way I would had hoped and loved for it to, but it actually did, and I'm really surprised because of the path that she was going down. I didn't expect it to end that way. And I don't want to go into too much details on the ending because I don't want to ruin it for the readers. I would love you guys to check out her book. But I feel like this is a 10 straight, in and out. The book, the cover, the writing, she really took her time and did her thing. I feel like it don't need a part 2 unless she was coming out with how Jazz ended up making it the way she would love it to. But truthfully, I feel like it don't need a part 2. Like, it's good the way it ended and the way it was. So that is my review. You did your thing, girl. I loved it. And it makes me want to go out and purchase some more of her books. Like, girl, yes. So yes, I will definitely be looking at some more of her other books because I am now into like, okay, I like her. I like her writing. I like her reading. Let me see what else she got. But I will definitely be checking you out with some more of the books. You keep doing your thing, and don't y'all forget to check her out. Bleeding Words. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like,